So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that everyone here has probably downloaded a virus at least once in their lifetime. Now, some of these can be pretty easy to like remove from your computer, and some can be pretty harmful. So, you know me, I was browsing the internet at like 2 a.m. and I ended up downloading something. Now, this program I downloaded, it was a normal program. I downloaded it and it just didn't work. So I did what any normal person would do. I went to find another download link for it. So I opened this second file and, well, my computer just got infected with like a million viruses. Like, I could tell from the second I downloaded it, something was up. My like screen went black for a second, and like my computer was starting to like do all this weird stuff. So I go into my task manager and I can see there's 2 unknown programs. I'm like, oh great, because you know it's like 2 a.m. and now I have to sit here and try to figure out how to uninstall these viruses. So I find the file location for these viruses. There was multiple of them, like 2 were opened. One was like called like punishable, and then the other one was like started with like an A something. Like they had weird names. Like, I don't know why it was called punishable. That was the name of the virus. There was another one called like mechanized, and it was so weird. They all had these like weird icons I've never seen in my life before. So I go and try and find these file locations of these viruses, and I try and delete them, and well, no surprise, I can't. So I can't delete them. I'm like, all right, well, what am I supposed to do? And mind you, I just want to go to bed at this point. Like, I was about to get off, and this is like the last thing I was going to do for the night. I'm like, I just want to go to bed. Like, I cannot take this anymore. Like, the viruses were like infecting themselves throughout my computer. Like, it would not stop. There was like multiple of the applications opened on my task manager. There's like 7 or 8 of just a single virus just opened up, using up all of my like PC power. It was so annoying. So I eventually ended up stopping all of the tasks and deleting like portions of the virus at a time, because I was only like allowed to delete like a certain part of it, and I ended up finding like traces of this virus in like my program files and like all in like my app data, and it was really weird. Data, I don't know. App data, is it app? What do you guys say, data or data? I don't know. Anyways, there was just traces of the viruses in all these different locations of my computer. It was everywhere. So eventually I get most of it deleted, except for like the ones in my like PC files, if that makes any sense. And I'm like, all right, good. The viruses aren't, you know, they're not opened in the task manager anymore. So I'm like, all right, I'm making progress, right? Well, to delete the last files that were left, I had to kind of figure out which application it was using, which meant I kind of had to like guess and check on my task manager which one it was using, if that makes any sense. If you guys know a little bit about computers, you probably know what I'm talking about. But it turns out I ended up stopping an application that wasn't supposed to be stopped, and my computer basically had to restart. And I ended up doing that twice because I'm an idiot. I stopped this important process that you're not supposed to stop while you're running a computer, and I go ahead and end the process midway, and it's a bad thing to do. So I had to wait for the PC to restart like twice, and I still can't figure out why these aren't deleted. I can't delete the files. Every time I restart the PC, it opens back up again. The same 2 viruses, they're like helping each other. Like, one is using the other, and then like they're infecting the files, and it was so confusing. So I finally got to the point where I deleted all of the viruses. I'm like, all right, this is great. I'm making progress. I can go back to what I was doing. You know, like I can go to bed soon. And by this point, it was maybe like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Like, I was tired. I wanted to just get off the computer and go to bed. So 5 minutes later, lo and behold, I look at my task manager, and one of the viruses is back. And I was like, what? How is this possible? So I look in the file location for it, and it's now in like this other location that it infected in, and I'm like, I can't get rid of it because I can't delete it again. So it was just this big mess, and I mean, eventually I just downloaded malware bytes because like I cannot take this anymore. Like, trying to uninstall viruses by yourself is like really, really hard sometimes. Like, I don't know if you guys ever have experiences with that, but it can be quite the task. Like, a lot of people think you just go into control panel and then uninstall a program and then, you know, uninstall whatever the virus was. Now, I did try that, don't get me wrong, that was like the first thing I did, but the problem with this virus was it didn't really install anything. It just infected files that were just open all the time. It was so weird. So I ended up downloading Malwarebytes. It's a free just virus remover, adware remover. It's a great program. It's free. So I open this Malwarebytes program up, and I start, you know, running a scan to get this virus. There's like these last like traces of the virus off my computer. I just wanted to be done with it. I was so over it. And this like scanning thing takes quite a long time. I mean, there's a lot of files on your computer. I think It maybe took like an hour and a half at least. So as I was waiting for that, it like shows you the counter of how many like things or like unwanted programs are on your computer, and it shows you the number. And as the time goes by, the number will go up if depending on how many you have, how many like unwanted files you have. So eventually, after a little bit, it completes the scan, and I'm able to remove these 200 unwanted files on my PC. So I delete them, obviously, and I'm like, all right, this is great. And I think that fixed it, because I haven't had a problem since. I haven't seen any more unwanted programs running in the background. My PC's been pretty much fine. I mean, my PC's old, and like I think it's getting to the end of its lifetime. I've had it for a while. I don't know, just through all of this I was thinking, oh my god, I probably need to buy a new one. Like, I'm breaking it, like the virus is gonna take over. I was getting so scared because it was like late at night, and I was like losing it, man. I was like getting really stressed out. I'm like, I cannot delete it. I'm like, it's gonna take over all of my files, and it's probably hacking my computer and sending my data to like places, and then all my account information is gonna get leaked and everything, which is, I'm pretty sure, a real thing. Like, that's a very real thing. I just was scared that was actually it, but thankfully I don't think that's what happened. Just a really annoying virus that I happened to download, and I don't download things late at night when you're not thinking. I didn't even need that program whatsoever. Also, this background gameplay is probably just me and my pumpkin farm. I expanded it a lot. This isn't really a Minecraft video. This is just kind of like a commentary story video. So anyways, guys, I'm probably going to end the video here. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. And if you've had any experiences with viruses or stuff like this, or any funny comments you want to share with me, or experiences like that, I'd love to hear them down below. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and peace.